After watching the first 10 minutes of Ponyo, the first thing I noticed was the background. I was really amazed by something that looks like it was drawn in a drawing book, which can be drawn by us if we practice. I find that really impressive how the Ghibli studio was able to make it beautiful. It feels like the background, how the Sosuke mother drives the car, the town, even their house is on the top of the hill, kinda reflect the childhood charm.
Ponyo, ohayo.
Do you know what makes the childhood charm more special in this movie? Magical realism, the realistic view of the world while also adding magical elements, often blurs the line between fantasy and reality. Like when a goldfish turns into a human but nobody asks any question, the time when grandmas could breathe underwater. You could also see the fishes that went into extinction, the time Ponyo used magic but nobody say anything, or even after meeting the Ponyo mother. And how can I forget about the part when the Ponyo runs into the waves? I really love that part. This thing that can happen in the real world makes the world of Ponyo special. I mean, when you add all these things, it feels like it is metaphorically saying that we are looking through the eyes of children, Sosuke and Ponyo. But we should not forget about the Ponyo dad, Fujimoto. I mean, he reflects us, the adult from our world. The worrying adult that forget to live in the present, where one of our feet is in the past wishing that it was nice being a child, and another foot is in the future worrying about the thing that hasn't happened. Ponyo is a movie that makes me search for my inner child that I have lost after I enter high school. I still remember those days when me and my friend steal potato and corn from other people's farm to just burn them and eat them like that. I still remember that me and my friend made a promise that when we grow up we are going to be scientists and make the world's largest Beyblade, or collect some money to just play Taken for 5 minutes in the nearest arcade. There is a saying that we only value things after we lose them, and it is kinda true. Like all of you, I am wishing that those days will never end now, but time flies. It flies so far away that nobody can catch it, and that's the rule of nature. And in our world, we cannot break them. But at the same time, you and I are romanticizing childhood. Don't you think that you and I are forgetting about the adulthood? We will never go back to that time, and romanticizing what already left us is pointless. I think it is kinda make us half man child. Sometimes remembering them with your friends and family is nice, but to live there, when we grow old, we lose our innocence because of this cruel world. But at the same time, you and I need to understand that our parents are not going to be with us all the time. We have to take the journey called life, even we want or not, sometimes alone, sometimes with a stranger. And I am taking those steps. I am a young adult. But in that journey, we should not forget about our inner child. And I think that's what Ponyo tried to teach us. Tried to make us remember those days when we live in the present with all those childish way things happen in the movie. The only thing I can tell you is to try to live in the present and don't forget your inner child and have fun. And I will also try to do this thing because I am a young adult now.